Here are the top 5 interesting facts about the classic Halloween special, Peanuts' It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, that you probably didn't know. Number 5, it's the longest running Halloween TV special of all time. It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown first broadcasted on CBS on October 27th of 1966, and it has been broadcasted every year since then. 2017 will mark the 52nd consecutive year that it has been broadcasted. It already aired in 2017 on October 19th, and it will air once again on October 29th on ABC in 2017. When it was first made in 1966, CBS wanted a blockbuster. In other words, they wanted a show that they could air year after year and not just one time. It succeeded at being a blockbuster, and 49% of all the people who were watching television at the time when it first aired watched It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown. Number 4, the Great Pumpkin never appears, but fans often imagine it as a giant jack-o'-lantern. As you may recall, the Great Pumpkin never appears at the end of the It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown TV special. However, Snoopy does try to fool Linus into thinking that he is the Great Pumpkin. But interestingly, some people actually seem to remember that it did appear, and some of these people claim that that's because of the Mandela effect. But most of the time when people imagine the Great Pumpkin, they usually imagine it as being a giant jack-o'-lantern. One example of this is the Simpsons parody in the Simpsons Halloween episode Tree House of Horror, number 19, in the segment called It's the Grand Pumpkin Millhouse. In this parody, the Grand Pumpkin does appear in the pumpkin patch after Millhouse starts crying, but then he gets angry when he finds out that humans eat pumpkins.
It is here? No, I'm rehearsing what I'm gonna say when he shows up. He's here. He's here. He is here. You owe me restitution! If he sees us fighting, he might not come. Grand Pumpkin, I know you're real. Why won't you show yourself? Why?
Happy Halloween!
The Grand Pumpkin! You are real!
That's right, Millhouse. Your childlike belief has brought me to life.
I knew you'd come. I even baked you a loaf of homemade pumpkin bread.
Oh, how delightful. Bread made especially for pumpkins.
Actually, it's made from pumpkins. Uh-oh.
Revenge!
Number 3, some people claim to believe in the Great Pumpkin, at least in jest. Websites like Cult of the Great Pumpkin at www.pumpkincult.com advocate for taking the Great Pumpkin at least partially seriously and say that the Great Pumpkin should have its rightful place alongside Santa Claus and the Easter Bunny. Number 2, the Great Pumpkin is sacrilegious, as is Santa Claus, according to Charles Schulz. There are a lot of deep philosophical and psychological themes in Peanuts, and this is one of them. When someone wrote a letter to Charles Schulz, the creator of Peanuts, complaining that the Great Pumpkin is sacrilegious, Charles Schulz actually agreed with them, saying that the Great Pumpkin is a sacrilegious belief, and the Great Pumpkin was created in order to parody the belief in Santa Claus, which Schulz also considered to be sacrilegious. The Great Pumpkin was intended to demonstrate how Schulz felt that belief in Santa Claus is sacrilegious. Number 1, after only getting rocks while trick-or-treating, many kids sent boxes of candy to Charlie Brown out of sympathy for him. In It's the Great Pumpkin Charlie Brown, while trick-or-treating, while all the other children got candy, cruel adults seemed to only give Charlie Brown rocks instead of candy.
Can I have an extra piece of candy for my stupid brother? He couldn't come with us because he's sitting in a pumpkin patch, waiting for the Great Pumpkin. It's so embarrassing to have to ask. For something extra for that blockhead Linus? I got 5 pieces of candy. I got a chocolate bar. I got a quarter. I got a rock. Trick or treat! Gee, I got a candy bar. Boy, I got 3 cookies. Hey, I got a package of gum. I got a rock. Trick or treat. I got a popcorn ball. I got a fudge bar. I got a pack of gum. I got a rock.
According to Charles Schulz, this caused enough of a stir amongst kids who watched the special that many kids actually sent Charle Brown real boxes of candy after it aired, and this continued for years after. This video, go ahead and give it a like, and if you haven't already, subscribe to my channel, turn on notifications, and together we shall take over the world. You too can join the Zork Army. You also can follow me on Twitter and Instagram at ZorkMid123. I upload 6 to 8 videos a month. Get to 1,000 subscribers by December 10th.